grilled halibut.
Garlic and herb grilled halibut. The great thing about this, besides how amazing this fish is, I've got John Yeager here from Nashville, Tennessee, my neck of the woods, back in the deep south, who is, what do you call yourself, John?
Well, some people call us cocktail consultants, but we do a lot of different things. We work with restaurants and hotels, we teach classes, we write, so, well, we don't know.
You know what I call you?
What do you think?
I call you amazing.
Hey, thanks. Huh?
This is my third demo with John, and he has paired craft cocktails with my food. And I'm just blown away. I'm used to wine pairings, John, not cocktail pairings.
Yeah.
And so there are lots and lots of new craft cocktail bars opening up, and I've already been to 2 of them, and some of them are hidden. Okay? The last 2 I've been to, there's no, you don't know these places exist.
Yeah. Totally harking back to speakeasy culture.
Yes, they're like speakeasies. But what I was in last night was a true speakeasy. And absolutely, I mean, it was unbelievable. How do people learn about places like that?
Well, they learn through a lot of different things, but what my wife and I did, we own Poor Taste together. We made an iOS app. So this app is not available for BlackBerry or Android or anything, but for iOS users, we have an app also called Poor Taste, and it is a curated list of the best cocktail houses in America, all 50 states, as you travel. So we spent a year developing this list, and what we saw was, whether it be Yelp or Urban Spoon, user review sites, sometimes it was hard to trust the person that would write the review. They might think cocktails at a certain place are amazing, and you get there and it's not very good. Or the vice versa. Maybe they don't think it's good and you're like, whoa, this place is like really rocked my socks. So what we wanted to do was just at least try to be a measuring stick to say, from a professional's point of view, these are the people that are honoring this culinary art the best.
Yes.
So,
and one thing I'll share with you, us chefs and foodies in the world, you think we know about bartending and about crafting cocktails? We don't. We somewhat know about wine.
A little bit, yeah.
You know, because we cook with wine a lot.
Sure.
And, but cocktails, that's a different ballgame. It's something completely out of my arena.
I mean, it is 100% a culinary art if you choose it to be.
Yeah.
It's like pizza.
Right.
You can go to Papa John's or you can go to Pizza Rock and like really take it seriously. So cocktails is the same way. If you want your Jack and Coke, sure, it's fine. That'll get us by.
I know how to do that.
But it can be a culinary art.
I don't use one of these when I'm making it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I go with the old adage of half and half.
Sure.
Half mixer, half liquor.
And just go with it.
It works for me when I need something quick.
That goes well with the Alabama game, doesn't it?
It goes well with the Alabama game. But when I truly want an experience,
sure,
like I've had the last 2 nights,
sure,
I'm wanting someone like you. I mean, I can't tell you, and I've been to a few others, a couple in Nashville, and one in Chicago, one in New Orleans now, but it's an experience. It's a date night. You're not just going up, oh, there's a speakeasy, let's stop and get a drink. That's not what this is. Most of these places you may have to call in a reservation from, some of them you don't. They've all got their own rules. The speakeasy I was in last night did not allow any photography.
See? Taking it real serious.
I got a photograph. I got another one for you.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh, yeah, I got my hands spanked 2 nights ago for taking a picture of the menu, because that's how secretive some of these things are. Yeah, so it was, yeah, it was fun. Anyway, so what we're doing today is this garlic and herb grilled halibut. And so I've got my friend here, Deberah Roberts, who is local and lives here in Las Vegas. She has not seen this recipe until 5 minutes ago. Right? Now you are a culinary student, right, Deberah?
I am a culinary student at CSF culinary program.
Okay. So you know your way around a kitchen a little bit.
Yeah.
And however, all of my recipes and all of my cookbooks and online, they're doable, what I call doable. I used to be on staff at Southern Living magazines for 12 years, and one of the things one of the philosophies that we have when we're writing, whether it's a travel story, a home story, or a recipe is assume your reader knows nothing. Okay? We want things that we're telling people and showing people. We want them to be doable at home. And so I'm doing a little experiment here by turning over my recipe to someone who has never seen it, and we're going to see what she does with it. So you've put together the marinade. So we've got garlic, we have parsley, we have rosemary, we have thyme, we have the juice of a half of a lemon and the zest. And we've got an ingredient here that's not very common that you might have to look for: anchovy paste. Yep, some Dijon mustard, some salt and pepper, red wine vinegar, and olive oil. Now we're going to save about a quarter cup of that, reserve it. So can you put that in a white cup somewhere? Let me get a white cup back here. Or not a white one, a clear one. Here we go. Oh, you got me one, okay. Are we finished with all this? Okay, we're going to bring that back here.
Could you clear my table?
I will clear your table for you. This one actually is not a mirror. We broke it.
Oh, it's dusty.
Someone broke it. I'm not going to claim that I broke it, but I did not break it. All right, so we're finished with all that. If you can help us up here. If you can help us up here, please. All right, so let's put our fish down in the marinade. That way. And these two right here. Right here. Two things to give you. So normally I would put and we're using some fabulous halibut from Alaska seafood today. This came in a whole fillet that I simply cut into 4 equal portions. It was about a pound. Is that what it was? About a pound, 1 pound fillet that I cut into 4 equal. Pull up one of those and show them what size that piece is. So that's about 1 serving right there. Okay. So normally what I would do is I would put that in a zip top bag. Notice I didn't say Ziploc. You know why I didn't say Ziploc? They're not one of our sponsors this year. They should be. So, that looks good. The Ziploc bag overnight, squeeze the air out of it, and you don't have to worry about turning things in your marinades. So I use a lot of zip top bags for marinating, so I don't have to worry about turning things. So that goes in the fridge. How long did I say to put it in the fridge?
About 24 hours. 24 hours.
24 hours overnight, so you can make that ahead of time after dinner one night, make this up, put it in the fridge, it's ready to go on the grill. Let's talk about the grill. I've got my grill warmed up on high. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn down the heat to medium high. And I'm going to need a metal spatula somewhere, girls. If you can help me find a metal spatula. All right, so I'll give you a little bit of history about myself. I mentioned that I was at Southern Living Magazine for several years. About 17 years ago, they sent me to cover a barbecue contest as a fill-in for a travel writer. I didn't know the world of competitive barbecue existed, but I was hooked. I sold my boat, my golf clubs, my guns, everything. I live in the South. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. We have guns down there. Yes. Surprise, I sold it all. So sold all those things to purchase the equipment needed to compete. That first year I competed in 16 events and won 4 of them. And went on to win many state barbecue championships, which opened the door to a lot of books, TV, all kinds of stuff. And I told somebody way back when, I said, one day I'm going to make my living on the pro barbecue circuit. Well, first of all, they said, well, I didn't know there was a pro barbecue circuit. Well, there is. And I was the first guy in the country to make his living on the pro barbecue circuit with a full NASCAR type sponsorship deal. And so barbecue and grilling is my life now. I am literally making a living at what I love to do.
And I also love to talk on a microphone, but if you didn't catch that.